Friends, let's talk about something we all feel: fear. It's a primal emotion, deeply ingrained in our human experience. It can be a whisper in the back of our minds or a deafening roar that paralyzes us. But what is fear really? And why does it hold so much power over us? It doesn't matter who you are or where you live, fear is universal. From the bustling streets of Tokyo to the quiet countryside of Ireland, fear touches every life. It transcends borders, cultures, and languages. It's a common thread that binds us all together. It's that cold feeling before a big presentation, the sweaty palms, the racing heart, the voice in your head telling you that you're not good enough. It's the fear of judgment, of failure, of not meeting expectations. The doubt before trying something new, that nagging voice that questions your abilities and whispers of potential failure. It's the fear of the unknown, of stepping outside your comfort zone, of risking what you have for something more. The shadow when you think about the future, the uncertainty of what lies ahead, the fear of making the wrong choices, of not living up to your potential. It's the fear of the inevitable, of change, of loss. But today, we're not running from it. We're facing it head on. We're going to dissect it, understand it, and ultimately learn to master it. Because fear, while powerful, doesn't have to control us. True courage isn't the absence of fear. It's moving forward despite it. It's acknowledging the fear, feeling it, and then choosing to act anyway. It's about pushing past your limits and discovering what you're truly capable of. Every hero you admire has felt fear. The difference? They learned to dance with it. They didn't let it paralyze them. They used it as a motivator, a source of energy to propel them forward. Think of Arjuna on the battlefield. Fearful, yet he fought. He faced his doubts, his anxieties, and his moral dilemmas. But he ultimately chose to fulfill his duty. Fear is not weakness. It's a sign you're about to do something brave. It's an indicator that you're on the verge of growth, of expansion, of becoming a better version of yourself. It means you're pushing your boundaries, venturing into uncharted territory, and challenging your own limitations. Today, we'll explore fear, understand where it comes from, delving into the psychology and biology behind this powerful emotion. We'll uncover its roots and examine its impact on our lives, and learn how to manage it. We'll equip you with practical tools and techniques to navigate your fears and transform them into opportunities for growth. We'll look at real stories of courage, not just theory. We'll hear from individuals who have faced their fears and emerged stronger, wiser, and more resilient. My goal: by the end, you'll feel more powerful, more confident, and more equipped to handle whatever challenges life throws your way, and ready to face your own battles. You'll have a new perspective on fear, seeing it not as an obstacle, but as a stepping stone to success. The strength you seek is already inside you. We just need to unlock it. We'll tap into your inner resources and help you unleash your full potential. Let's begin this journey together. A journey of self-discovery, of empowerment, and of transformation. Fear is a language everyone understands. It's the first step to growth. It's the catalyst that pushes us to evolve and become the best versions of ourselves. Let's turn fear from an enemy into a teacher. Let's learn from its lessons and use its wisdom to guide us on our path. You're not alone in this. Together, we'll discover how to use fear as fuel. We'll support each other, encourage each other, and celebrate each other's victories. Are you ready? Let's get started. Let's embark on this adventure and unlock the power within you. This is your story too. A story of courage, resilience, and triumph over fear. Let's write it together. What exactly is fear? It's a feeling we all know but rarely understand. It can be a whisper of unease or a deafening roar of panic. But what is it really? Where does it come from? And why does it affect us so profoundly? It's your body's natural alarm system, a complex network of signals and responses designed to keep you safe. Think of it as an intricate web woven throughout your being, constantly scanning for potential threats. Imagine a security guard in your mind, ever vigilant, patrolling the perimeter of your well-being. Fear's job is to protect you. It's your personal bodyguard, always on duty, ready to spring into action at a moment's notice. When it senses a threat, whether real or perceived, it rings the alarm, setting off a cascade of physiological changes within your body, preparing you to fight or run, to confront the danger head-on or escape to safety. This is the ancient fight-or-flight response, a primal instinct honed over millennia of evolution, wired into our DNA. It's a legacy passed down from our ancestors, a survival mechanism etched into our very being. Our ancestors needed it to survive, to navigate a world filled with constant peril. Wild animals lurking in the shadows ready to pounce, and dangers, natural disasters, and the ever-present threat of the unknown. In its purest form, when faced with genuine immediate threats, fear is your protector, not your enemy. It's a vital tool, a gift from evolution that helps us stay alive. But today, in our complex modern world, the alarm can be too sensitive, too easily triggered. Triggered by things like public speaking, a situation that poses no real physical danger, or interviews, where the stakes are high, but the threat is largely psychological. Your brain can't always tell the difference between real and imagined threats. It reacts to the perceived danger as if it were a saber-toothed tiger. That's why your heart races, your palms sweat, and your breath becomes shallow. Before an exam, even though you're sitting safely at a desk, or a big conversation, a difficult discussion that could potentially alter the course of your relationships. Understanding this is the first step towards managing your fear. When you feel fear, remember, take a deep breath and acknowledge what's happening. It's just your ancient alarm system doing its job, trying to protect you in the best way it knows how. Don't see it as weakness, as a flaw in your character. See it as a message from your body, a signal that something important is happening. Once you understand the message, once you've deciphered what your body is trying to tell you, you can choose how to respond rather than simply reacting out of instinct. Fear is not a monster lurking in the shadows, waiting to devour you. It's a signal, a form of communication from your inner self. You have the power, the agency to decide what to do next, to choose your own path forward. Let's learn to work with it, not against it, to harness its energy and use it to our advantage. Let's dive into the science. Simply, your amygdala is the command center for fear, always scanning for danger. When it spots a threat, it sends a distress signal to your hypothalamus. The hypothalamus activates your body's fight or flight response. Adrenaline and cortisol flood your system. Your heart races, breathing quickens, senses sharpen. This is your body preparing for action. Meanwhile, your prefrontal cortex, the logical part, steps in. It asks, is this really a threat? This is where you have a choice. You can train your thinking brain to calm your emotional brain. Managing fear is about building this connection. It's not about eliminating fear, but understanding and guiding it. Your brain is wired for survival, but you can teach it to thrive. That's the key to mastering fear. Meet Arjun, a bright and dedicated engineering student, just like many others embarking on their academic journey. He's got the textbooks, the notes, and the ambition, but there's something holding him back. Arjun is absolutely terrified of exams. The mere thought of them sends shivers down his spine. Fear kept him awake, night after night, as the exam dates drew closer. He would toss and turn, unable to find peace. Doubt filled his mind with a constant stream of negative thoughts, questioning his abilities and preparedness. This constant worry made him incredibly anxious, affecting his focus and overall well-being. The pressure was immense. His father, a wise and understanding man, noticed Arjun's distress and decided to share his own story of fear, a moment of vulnerability to connect with his son. He recounted the memory of his shaky hands at his very first job interview, a time when he too felt overwhelmed by anxiety. He looked Arjun in the eye and said, "Son, don't try to fight the whole demon at once. It's too overwhelming. Instead," he advised, "take it piece by piece. Break it down into manageable parts." Inspired by his father's words, Arjun decided to break his overwhelming studies into small, achievable daily goals. He created a structured plan. He committed to focusing on understanding just one chapter at a time, diving deep into the concepts. He stopped fixating on the entirety of the syllabus, which had seemed like an insurmountable mountain. He also incorporated simple meditation techniques into his daily routine to calm his racing mind and center himself. Each small victory, each chapter mastered, built his confidence and chipped away at his fear. On the dreaded exam day, he still felt the familiar pang of fear, a natural human response. But this time, he remembered his father's invaluable advice and took a deep, calming breath. He approached the exam by tackling one question at a time, focusing all his attention on the task at hand. And the result? He performed better than he ever thought possible, exceeding his own expectations. Arjun learned a profound lesson. Courage isn't about completely eliminating fear. That's often impossible. Instead, it's about having a well-thought-out plan and the tools to manage that fear effectively. So break those big, overwhelming fears into small, manageable steps. Focus your energy and attention on the process, on the work itself, rather than solely on the desired outcome. And remember to celebrate those small wins along the way, acknowledging your progress and building momentum. With this approach, fear transforms from a monstrous obstacle into a manageable challenge. And you, yes you, can absolutely do the same. So, take a deep breath, arm yourself with a plan, and face your exam demon, one step at a time. You've got this. Priya had a secure job in Delhi, but her dream was to open a cake shop. Fear of failure and judgment kept her stuck. A trip to Rishikesh changed her perspective. She saw the river flow around obstacles. Inspired, she took a small step, started a home baking business on Instagram. Orders grew, confidence grew, and fear shrank. After a year, she saved enough and built a loyal customer base. Finally, she quit her job and opened her dream shop. Priya's story shows you don't need a giant leap, just a small, brave step. Each step builds confidence. Fear fades as you move forward. Start small, learn as you go. Your dream is possible, one step at a time. Don't let fear keep you in a comfortable prison. Build your bridge, step by step. Knowledge is a powerful weapon against fear. Fear thrives in uncertainty and darkness. Turn on the light, learn as much as you can. Afraid of an interview? Research the company, prepare answers, practice. Preparation turns fear into confidence. Break big goals into small, manageable tasks. Practice, rehearse, and get familiar. Knowledge is your map, preparation is studying it. This gives you control and reduces helplessness. Next time you feel fear, ask, what can I learn? How can I prepare? Make a plan, take action. Preparation shifts your focus from worry to progress. Use knowledge and preparation as your shield and sword. Don't let fear fill the unknown with worst-case scenarios. Light up the darkness with information. The more you know, the less you fear. Be proactive. Fear hates action. Fear feels overwhelming when you look at the whole mountain. The secret? Focus only on the next step. This is the one step at a time method. Small, continuous improvements. If getting fit scares you, start with a 10-minute walk. Make it so easy your brain can't say no. Each small step builds momentum and confidence. Big changes trigger fear. Small steps sneak past it. Priya started with weekend baking, not quitting her job. Break your fear into tiny actions. If networking scares you, just show up, get a drink, listen, ask one question. Each step is progress. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Don't let the big picture paralyze you. Focus on today's step. Celebrate each small win. Over time, you'll do what once terrified you. Just take that first step. When fear takes over, your breath is your secret weapon. Fast, shallow breathing signals danger. Slow, deep breathing signals safety. Try box breathing. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. Repeat a few times. Your body relaxes. Your mind calms. This is mindfulness, focusing on the present moment. Fear lives in the future or the past, not the present. Focusing on your breath anchors you in the now. Practice daily, even when you're not scared. It's like training a muscle. Your mind will wander. Gently bring it back to your breath. You're training your thinking brain to guide your emotions. You become the master, not the slave of your mind. Use your breath to calm any storm. Mindfulness is a powerful tool against fear. Start with 5 minutes a day. We've explored fear, its roots, and how to face it. Courage isn't for a chosen few, it's for everyone. Fear is a compass, pointing to what matters most. If you feel fear, you're on the edge of growth. See fear as an invitation to be brave and expand your world. Every challenge is an opportunity in disguise. You have the tools, knowledge, small steps, and your breath. Don't wait for fear to vanish. Act in spite of it. Take that first small step today. Write, call, walk, just start. You're more powerful than you think. Your strength is in your blood. Each time you face fear, you reclaim your power. You write your own epic story. Be the hero. Face your dragons. The world is waiting for you to shine. You can do this. Start now. Your story begins with courage. Go be the hero.